AI is overwhelming. Can we just be honest that AI is overwhelming? Some folks will say, no, it's not, I've got this all handled, but I really believe they probably don't. It's important to focus on what you're doing in AI, but if you're trying to figure out what's happening everywhere, it's too much. We are seeing accelerated development in existing platforms, new tools and platforms, new workflows emerge every day. And we have to wrestle with the ethics of AI while we're implementing it. I'm blessed. I'm building out the AI for Nonprofits and Advocacy Cohort with my own cohort. There's a team of leaders working with AI tools and platforms. There are people who are currently working at organizations, agencies, people who are thinking deeply about how do we ethically implement AI into all of our strategies. It's not just a digital tool, it's something that's going to impact all of our work across every organization. Together, we are building the AI for Nonprofit and Advocacy Cohort. I really want to see you there. I think this is going to be a game changer for a lot of organizations. Folks in this early cohort will be the sort of movers and shakers that really lock in AI strategy and leverage. Other people will in the future, but right now we're kicking off the first one. And you're going to be among peers who are moving the needle faster and more strategically than other folks. So whether you're at a nonprofit, an advocacy organization, a foundation, wherever you are, I think it's important you jump in on this first one. Join us now. We're going to build an intentional cohort, and you're going to build relationships with folks who are going to help you move along. The cohort side of it is absolutely essential. When I got into digital strategy early on, I was very lucky that I was working in a big organization like the Obama campaign, because I developed relationship with peers who were continuing to do this work over time. What I saw when I got out to other organizations is that a lot of folks in digital strategy did and still do struggle with not having peers to connect with, because often they're the lone leader in their organization. The reason we're building this as an intentional cohort and not just courses is that we want you to have peer relationships that move with you as you move through your career and various organizations and projects you might work on.
So we created the Nonprofit and Advocacy Cohort. This is a really awesome 3 months, 12-week experience. And look, we all know AI strategy matters, right? You're already there. We're there together. The cohort, though, is going to help you align AI use with your mission and values, avoid the hype and build lasting capacity, develop org-wide policies and smart workflows. You are also going to learn directly from peers and digital strategy experts. So like I said, it's going to be 12 weeks, strategic learning, live sessions, and it's going to end with capstone projects. Let's break this down a little bit more. Core sessions, there's going to be 8 90-minute sessions that are going to allow you to go deep into some of these critical areas. Tactical sessions, this is where you learn hands-on strategy, how to implement various things into the work that you're doing. Pull it all together with a capstone project. For those of you that haven't heard of a capstone project before, this is just going to give you a real world case study you can use, right? And so throughout the cohort, you'll be building skills and strategy, and then you'll develop your own project, a case study, a best practice, a thing that you can implement in your organization or put in your own work portfolio. And then office hours. Throughout, we're going to be helping you along your journey with office hours. All of the tactical sessions have a 30-minute office hour attached to it as well, right? So a lot of chances to learn from peers, a variety of facilitators that are going to be in there. To give you a sense of the live sessions, we're kicking this all off September 11th will be our first demystifying AI practical first steps. The next week, we're going to jump into essentials of generative AI. And the tactical sessions that follow that week will be about generative AI, right? And the essentials of prompting and some strategies and things that people are learning out there, right? Building on AI strategy, this is going to be weeks 3 and 4. We're going to dig into the fundamentals of AI for organizations, right? So not just how are you using it in your own day-to-day practice, but how are we thinking about it on an organizational level? And then the next week, AI across your organization is a chance to think more holistically about it for your organization. As we come into weeks 5 and 6, we're really digging into culture, policy, and framework. First, building an adaptive capacity, cultivating an AI-ready culture. What this is about is how do we start to lay the foundation organizationally for folks to adapt AI in a strategic way across departments and workflows. We then dig into some more tactical sessions. We come back in week 6, AI adoption policies and organizational practices, and then strategic frameworks evaluating ethics and practices and workflows and tools, which is absolutely critical. But we're going to be building up to a lot of understanding first, and then how do we start to evaluate the things that we're understanding, right? Week 7 and 8 are our final 2 core sessions. The first one is creative with AI graphics, audio, and video. The tactical session that week will absolutely follow on that, and more of the tactical sessions to follow. We can go deeper on graphics, audio, and video, while some flexibility to tailor some of the final sessions to the cohort itself. Understanding AI and data is super critical, from data security to how do we best analyze data using AI, right? Our capstones come in. We're going to really break it down and help you understand what a capstone project could be, what it could look like throughout weeks 9 and 10, a lot more tactical sessions to really help you build out more practical skills as you keep working on your capstone project. Weeks 11 and 12, some more tactical sessions, and then an extra bonus. The final week will actually be the next AI Summit. You'll get full access to the summit. And not only will you get access, you'll get to present your own capstone project. People wonder, who is a cohort like this for? It's really for everyone. You're a nonprofit and advocacy team leader, you're a staffer, digital comms. This is going to be perfect for you. But if you're an organizational leader, you're an executive director, CTO, CEO, and you're trying to wrap your head around this and you're ready to lead on AI, this is going to further equip you with more of the strategic frameworks, more of the tactical things that you can share with your team to help bring them along. If you're a team that's ready to explore or scale, come on in. Organizations focused on equity, ethics, and strategic innovation, we're here for you. Whether you're coming in from a nonprofit, an advocacy organization, if you're working at a foundation and you just want to help understand how this works for your grantees, or you're in an agency and you want to figure out how do you implement this more in-house, and how do we start to help your clients think about it as well, you're also welcome to join. No tech experience required, just curiosity and a commitment to engaging and being a positive member of the cohort. Can't wait to see you in there.